Well, a good Friday morning to you. Great to have you here again today. Boy, I love the reading of the Apostle Paul, the various letters that he wrote. Just powerful stuff. And today, it's no exception. The epistle of Paul the Apostle to the Philippians is just a great, great letter. And I can't even imagine what it would have been like for them to hear that for the first time. Must have been a huge blessing in the churches that it was read in. Today in chapter 1, verses 12, 13, and 14 are some thoughts that just really hit me as I did my own reading of that letter. So listen to what these words say. But I want you to know, brethren, that the things which happened to me have actually turned out for the furtherance of the gospel, so that it has become evident to the whole palace guard and to all the rest that my chains are in Christ. And most of the brethren in the Lord, having become confident by my chains, are much more bold to speak the word without fear. Now, there are a couple of things that really stood out to me as I read this. First, Paul saw all that had happened to him as blessings from God in order that the gospel might be preached. That was his overall goal. But also there is this realization that not everyone saw the situation like that. They didn't realize that God was using what was happening in his timing and in his way and his purposes. So not everyone was all that excited about it. Second, the word most is really quite significant, and that just continues on with the thought that I was just expressing. Not everyone saw the hand of God in this and was encouraged by Paul's chains. Most were, but not everyone. It just begs the question for me, am I a part of the most or am I a part of the other crowd? How we will respond, I think, will reveal how we feel about the gospel and really what it means to us. Certainly not all of us are evangelists, but we are all called to be witnesses. And most of those who were in contact with Paul were encouraged in their faith because of Paul's stance and how he viewed everything that was taking place. What happened to him, his attitude about it, all spoke volumes to them, and they were encouraged by that. So then another question arises out of that statement. Does my life encourage others? When people observe my response to trials, maybe even to persecution, are they encouraged or are they discouraged? It's quite challenging to think in those terms. And I pray today for you and for me, those of you who are watching, those for myself, that we would be encouraging, that our lives would be an encouragement to others. So may the Lord richly bless you today as you seek to be an encouragement.